All right, guys, so I took your advice and I walked away from it, and then I came back on Saturday. I figured out what the issue was. I fixed it, and now we're Gucci. Look, the door opens and shuts beautifully. I've got everything welded up. Check it out. Look at that. I was able to actually go ahead and connect this rocker, and I called the owner up and I told him about this whole situation, and I explained to him that if you want to go ahead and replace this rocker in the future, you'll be able to just cut maybe like, you know, a quarter inch, a half inch past this and cut that off and replace it. He said that's fine. He said he doesn't want to put any more money in it. He's already too deep in it at this point. So we are good. Everything's welded. He should be getting the heater core for it tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have that and get all that back inside. So, you know, get the dashboard put together, get everything done and get it out of here. Missing all the bolts, all the hardware. So the hood is not on it yet, but everything lines up. Everything's real good. I just need to take this fender and adjust it back a little bit to close this gap up, but it's not a big deal because I actually tapped that bracket out a little bit too much. But super happy that I'm done with it. Oh my goodness, you guys don't even know how excited I am that I'm actually done with it. Nate, how excited am I?
I mean, I'm just excited we ain't got to paint it. It's the same color.
Oh yeah, look at that. You can't even tell this thing's been wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
I mean, I pulled that door post out. It does need a little bit more pulling there, but I asked him if he wants me to do it because I was going to tack on some more money. He said not to mess with it. As long as this door closes, as long as it seals, and as long as it looks good going down the road, he's going to be happy with it. So, you know, I'm happy if he's happy, and I'm definitely happy that he didn't want me to do any of that because I was not looking forward to doing a rocker panel right now. But we actually have a surprise for you guys. We did get another truck, which we're about to go pick up. Seen a comment, somebody was saying that the tracks need to be replaced. We're already ready with that. It's actually just one side. The other side was recently replaced because we talked to the owner and it's in decent shape. So I tried to convince Dad to get 2 tracks, but you know, it's that old Soviet Union budget. We can't do that. So 1 track will be good for now. He did all that. Thanks a lot, Sam Crack. That's Sam Crack's BMW. Parked in front of me and started revving it, started rev bombing it. He was trying to blow it up. I think that we might need to drive the truck because it's kind of a gravel, you remember the gravel driveway?
Oh yeah.
So I might have to use the truck. So we'll just leave this bad boy right here.
Oh, you think it needs to be boosted off?
Oh, for sure. That thing's been sitting for a while. Let me pull the truck out.
There it is.
Jerry. Yeah. Well, I like that. I'm Shantae. Nice to meet you.
Shantae.
How you doing, baby?
We do YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, don't you put me on YouTube now.
Why? Why? You beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I like that truck.
Yeah.
Crank up last week. I do it every week.
Yeah,
and
we gonna put it to work.
Yes, sir.
If you don't let them touch. You ain't playing.
Yeah, let it
We'll have to let it sit a little bit.
Oh, beautiful.
do you think about it, Nate?
I think it looks good.
I
It
think it's gonna
sounds
do the
good
job.
too.
Man, this thing sounds hecka good. Need to wash it.
Yeah, need to give it a little
Yes.
quick spray.
You just try if it'll crank back up.
Oh yeah.
I bet the AC works.
Yeah. Roscon gonna like this thing.
Yeah.
They build these, don't they?
That's what they like.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
like.
they like.
Only thing we probably got is like a bitch head, all leak or something.
Oh.
That decent.
Dude, Nate.
That don't need to look like all though.
Transmission fluid.
Oh, for real?
It's coming from up here. Oh dang, we got lucky it didn't damn, I don't know where that's coming from. Oh shoot.
What is it?
That's diesel fuel.
Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of does look like diesel.
That's diesel fuel, bro.
It's leaking.
Yeah. And it's all over the exhaust pipe too, bro. We got lucky.
Oh, that's
wonder-
what was smoking out the hood.
I wonder what it is.
What could that be though?
I mean, it's got to be a fuel line. But fuel pumps on that side.
Right.
I need to call Ross.
That's gas that's leaking.
That's diesel, yeah.
Diesel. You call Ross up.
Yeah, I'm about to call him
See
up.
what he
ask him.
thinks.
He's worn out.
Dang, what is that? That's
There ain't no telling. Hey, I just got a 550 and I just pulled up to the shop and I seen there's a bunch of diesel fuel leaking down, like it's leaking down right where the bell housing meets the motor. Yeah, it's like running from the top of the motor down. Do you have any idea what that could be? So it's probably leaking. Is that hard to replace?
It's honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, if you pull the cab, I mean, it takes us to pull the cab like an hour and 40 minutes.
So it'd be better to pull the cab and do it?
Yeah, it's better to pull the cab.
I tried looking in there, man. There is no room. You can't even see in there. Okay, well, once we do that, then I'll call you back up because I'll have a few more questions. That's the Ford Truck Guru. Said to pull the cab off. I believe it too, because to get to where he's talking about, I mean, you can't even see.
what did he say might have been
So
leaking?
he said it's usually the high pressure oil pump O-rings. So it's not a big issue. It's just mainly getting to them. So and if you don't want to pull the cab, he said you got to pull the turbos. But in all honesty, I think it's going to be easier to pull the cab because this is the same thing as that other 550.
Yeah.
And it didn't even take us, he said an hour and a half. It didn't even take us an hour and a half to do it.
Oh, this is the one with the 2 turbos?
Yeah, it's got the twin turbos right there. That's why I wouldn't want to pop that.
Yeah, it'd be best to leave that sealed up. I mean, it being a single cab, it should be pretty easy to
Oh, pulling the cab is nothing. The dealership pulls the cab when they work on these. The issue is actually diagnosing it and making sure that it is that issue, which, I mean, I honestly don't see how we would, because you really can't see anything. There's nothing wet on the top.
So you kind of got to pull the cab either way just to see.
To diagnose it, yeah.
Makes sense.
Because everything's dry up here. But as soon as I told him where it was coming from, he already knew what it was. And it looks like somebody's been in here too. A bunch of stuff is loose. Like there's no bolt right there on this line.
Yeah, we definitely got to go over this thing.
There's no
before we
bolt
put
right
it to
here.
work.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of work. But guess what? We ain't afraid of work. Are we, Slick?
Hell nah, we ain't scared of work. Cause we ain't scared of money.
That's all we do. So here it is, and as you guys seen, we have a bit of a leak. I think what happened was, from where it was sitting, the O-rings dry rotted, because it wasn't driving when this happened, and last time when you cranked it up, it didn't do that, did it? So they probably dry rotted, because you know when the vehicle sits from winter to summer to winter to summer and all that, all this changing seasons, you'll have some stuff like that happen if you don't run it, because you gotta keep it up, you gotta keep running it, you know, you gotta keep it up, warming it up, cooling it down, warming it up, and that maintains all the seals and everything. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's just simple as what Ross said, to pull the cab, replace. He said that it's best to do that anyways, because there's a bunch of other preventative maintenance that you can do to these things that will keep them on the road for a lot longer. And so I don't think it's gonna be a big deal to pull the cab and pop a few O-rings on there and then get this sucker back on the road. But I do see we might have to get some new steer tires. It's got the aluminum rims. That's really cool.
Yeah, those are
You can
nice.
polish those out really nice and make them look really good. And I think this thing will clean right up too. It'll look brand new once we hit it with that pressure washer. You know, maybe paint these trims back to black and then get the caps for the wheels, and probably replace the grill. But it's in decent shape. How many miles it got?
I can tell you.
You got the key? I'll lift it.
How many miles does it have?
204.
204? It ain't even broken in yet.
That ain't nothing for a diesel.
Yeah.
I think probably in about 2 weeks we'll pull the cab,
Yeah, yeah.
because we have to get done everything that we're doing right now.
We also have to get the track replaced on the skid steer.
Yeah. So we need to get a whiteboard, and we need to write down everything we need to do and put it on a whiteboard and check it off as we go. That way we don't get confused, and that way we don't get burned out. And
Then we get everything done.
yeah, in the end we'll have everything done, because everything just it's all emotion, you know. You got to do everything in steps. You can't just jump right in, because we're not big money, you know. We're small money.
Yeah.
We're little money.
We Family Dollar.
Yeah, we hard money. That's what we
Family
are.
Dollar.
Family Dollar. But what do you think, Nate? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. I mean, the motor's gonna, the LS motor's gonna be here in like a week, so we'll have content for everybody on YouTube for that, and then we got some other content on the way too. So
And then we got help coming in on the 15th.
yeah, we do. So I mean, we'll have some content going for everybody.
Yeah. And then we're gonna put him to work too.
Do what you gotta do, man.
We put everybody to work, except for Slick. He too clean.
No, you get a job. You get a job. You get a job. These nice, man.
Look
You
how
like
nice those are. I can't be touching those.
it? These cool, man.
I do like those. I like those pants. But I feel like that would be too much if I put those on.
No,
Like-
these fit you, bro. I should get you a pair of these, bro. And some
Yeah.
off-white sneakers.
He ain't gonna shoot you.
No.
Have a good one, brother. Business. See, we talking business over here. If you want to learn how to do business, you got to visit Tracks NYC. Hit the Diamond District. He'll teach you everything there is about business. We were going to clean this thing up and get it ready for the road, but we ran into a little bit of a hiccup, as you guys seen. So we're gonna have to put this on the back burner until we get the stuff in there done, and then we're gonna pull the cab. I'm actually gonna go home tonight and do a lot of research on this engine, on this truck, and you know, look at everything, figure out all the stuff that could be wrong with it. That way when we do go pop this cab, you know, we're gonna take care of everything all in one swoop, and it'll be ready for the road. Stay tuned for this freaking beast of a build that this is gonna turn into. If you guys remember, a lot of you guys watched Motorhead, and we rebuilt a, what was that, a 2005?
Yeah.
2005 550, and Dad drives that thing, And so we'll have 2 now, because you gotta have 2. You can't just have 1. You gotta have 2. But this is a 2-wheel drive automatic. That's a 4-wheel drive manual. So, you know, we got 1 of each. And then we might have to paint this thing red, Nate.
Yeah, probably, dude. Maybe even wrap it. Who knows?
Oh, I think it would be cool to wrap it, man.
Yeah.
Because it would give us some wrapping experience. And, you know, if it ain't gotta be perfect. I mean, it's a work truck.
It's a work truck.
Exactly. But look at this thing, man. It looks good. I like it. Wait till we clean it up and fix the fuel issue. I think it's gonna be a real nice rig.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, we have a lot of other stuff that we need to finish up before we tackle this project. We just had to get this thing out of Slick's yard. It needed to find a new home quick. So now we have it. It's in our hands. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but guess what? Just wait till we're done with this truck and we get that skid steer loaded up on that trailer, and we're gonna be going down the road looking like Diesel Dave. Or
yes,
not
sir.
Diesel, what's his name?
I don't know.
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Yeah, Heavy D. You know, you got to start small. To get to where they're at, you got to start with little crappy stuff. So, you know, we're starting at the bottom. We'll see you guys at the top. Peace out.